Cause you can do that. Think about the pay. Okay, but wait against the line that last first online. Step in a rep in a run. Wow. Peace to the brothers on. Up for trembling, blending like a chameleon. But by some guy, oh my God, I'm so. Cause they say I rhyme, they say I look like a gremlin. But what does it take to make a kid, make a million children? Slam! Slam! Let the boys be boys! Slam! Let the boys be boys! Slam! Let the boys be boys!
I'm the nitty nasty gritty smasher, never slow gassing. Sticky swift blast of the raspy rasp fashion. That I provide the USG. Besides the ghetto vibe, make me flip like Jekyll and Hyde. Of course, I come across with the pure, for sure, unadulterated, uncut, raw, disgusting, busted. You wanna touch it too high, you forgot, you're not ready. Your head could get ruptured between the eyes. The stand, the lie, I supply the static with the bad guys, the villains, crooks, highlighters, and the fighters. See the big black picture if you look inside her. My mind is graphic, expressive, graphic. Killer copycat action, it's all mastered. Directed it when y'all least expected it and thought it was safe. I'd expect you in the face.
So slam! Let the boys be boys! Slam! Let the boys be boys! Slam! Let the boys be boys! Slam! I'm a b-boy, standing in my b-boy stance. Hurry up and give me the microphone before my pants. The mad author of anguish. My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweight. You took the words right out my mouth. I walk a mile in my shoes. I pay so many dues. I feel used and I'm so confused. Excuse me.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now to the plate, Jahmai Jones. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. On the ground, softly towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Ryan.
Next, it'll be Ryan Mountcastle. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Sale sets. Here it is on 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. Orioles 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Now here's the pitch.
Xander Bogaerts.
And a breaking ball. Backs him out of the way. One and 0 the count. A ball and a strike. Lifetime versus this arm. He's had success, 6 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. So now here is J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. In there, and their first hit of the season is going to be for extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth.
Next, it'll be Hunter Renfroe. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Kike Hernandez stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
The 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2-1, here it is. Count even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Bobby Dahlbeck would be next. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Bobby Dahlbeck is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score. Next to dig in, Marwin Gonzalez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. As a look, now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The 0-2. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
In there, a base hit, and this one will bounce into the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
The 1-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Sale has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Lifted down the line in left. Once again, a 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Next, here is Freddie Galvis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Down the left field line and deep.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
The designated hitter.
Now a swinging bunt.
Bogaerts.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The center field, number 99.
Stepping in next, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In tied at 93, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
The bat, the left fielder.
So now into the box is J.D. Martinez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count, 3-2. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He's in there.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most
Now
places that's a double or a home run, but at
yeah.
Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Orioles.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Pedro.
Swing and the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. At the plate, Jahmai Jones.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
1-1 the count now. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now to bat, Austin Hayes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And that one got a piece of him. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hayes leads off first with 1 away. Fastball called for strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We play 2.5. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here is Hunter Renfroe as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder.
And he fouls this one off.
Renfroe.
The 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The batter, number 5.
Striding in is Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And that'll bring up Bobby Dalbec. Now the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next,
2 down with a runner at first. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Santander. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they start him out away with a cold strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And another foul ball. Changeup, cold strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Pat Valaika stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. Jorge Lopez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Swing and a liner. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Lopez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pitch is popped up. Mancini in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. Alex Verdugo is on deck. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
The 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing.
Now
it's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
J.D. Martinez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Up next, Pedro Severino off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Jahmai Jones. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next, the dangerous power threat, Rafael Devers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Devers is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell. He is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Right fielder,
no one on
10,
with one down.
Hunter.
And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Hayes on the run for it to the track, and it bangs off the monster. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate. Here is Bobby Dahlbeck. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Austin Hayes the next to bat. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Verdugo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. First delivery to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone. Over the monster for a home run.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Rio Ruiz is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Sliced hard on the ground, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Anthony Santander would be next. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Before they answer back here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. At the plate now is Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left. So stepping in is Anthony Santander, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 22.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Ryan Brazier is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still a 3-2 ball game. Shawn Armstrong is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. And now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
J.D.
First pitch on its way.
Martinez.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And that's over. 2-1. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Count still full, 3-2. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Next to hit is Hunter Renfroe. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. In there at the knees, strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
In for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he'll take a look at ball one. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. From the stretch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. From the stretch.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Red Sox settle for just the 1. And stepping in, Jahmai.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ryan Mountcastle is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The first baseman, Ray.
Swing and a liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Orioles leave one. Still down by a count of... Travis Lakins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Valaika backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and one, here it is. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is in now for the O's. Rio.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A shot down the first baseline and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in next, Freddie Galvis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale earns his first win of the season. John Means worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Matt Barnes records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For this afternoon's ball game, for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continued
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri. Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the American League East, the Red Sox took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. The Bronx Bombers took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-3. The Tampa Bay Rays swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-3. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 4-3. The Rangers put together 10 total hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-0. The White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-2. The A's hit 3 long balls as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-2. Kyle Seager was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the M's downed the Giants 7-6. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 10-6. The Washington Nationals got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. The Buccos combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-0. The Cincinnati Reds got the best of the
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-0. The Chicago White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 5-3. The Astros got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-3. The Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-0. The Dodgers combined for 4 total home runs as they toppled the Rockies 10-4. The Padres allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time